Daily drop from the Pattern Interrupter channel. Today, I'd like to talk to you about the 5-day challenge. I'd like to talk to you about day one of the 5-day challenge. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the 5-day challenge as my theme between now and October. So with this being day one, I'll give you a brief outline of what to expect in a 5-day challenge. And if you so desire, you can take part, or you can keep clocking in, logging on, just checking the drops on a daily basis. I will periodically tell you what day I'm doing. So for example, if I'm working on day one, I will every so often say this is day one. So if you're listening to me and you're checking out and you want to know what day we're on, cool. I'll let you know as we go along. So day one of the 5-day challenge is going to be about diagnosing and understanding and recognizing patterns which are leaking into our behavior, which might cause us to become overly compliant, might cause us to be overly agreeable, and might cause us to become victims of the nice guy syndrome. Now, what is the nice guy syndrome, and can only guys have it? Well, no. The nice guy syndrome can be equally experienced by men and women. What it is it's the tendency to be overly compliant and too nice for your own good. Now, this might be happening for a number of reasons, but it might mainly be happening because one is trying to manipulate circumstances in order to evade friction, social friction, challenges, conflicts, and such like. However, the result of this is to end up as a human doormat. And if a person engages in nice guy protocols for too long and becomes a human doormat, they'll find themselves being overlooked in romance, in their career. It will affect their finances, their family lives, everything. So although the nice guy syndrome was first detected as an issue for men chasing women, actually, if you think about it, the characteristics of nice guy syndrome can bleed into all sorts of areas of life. And that's what I'm fascinated by. So the 5-day challenge is for people who feel they may be experiencing nice guy syndrome and who want to find practical, strategic ways to disrupt the patterns and to change their ways. Now, if you think this is a good idea and you'd like to follow on, please feel free to give me a thumbs up. Feel free to follow. Feel free to like and subscribe, because by doing so, you will get regular updates. Day one. I'm going to ask for your permission to sell to you on day one. I'm going to tell you that the end result of the 5-day challenge will be that I will place before you opportunities for a further 30-day challenge. The 30-day challenge will be a pay-as-you-go situation, whereas the 5-day challenge is free. And I will roll out this free service between now and October, following each day in chronological order and repeatedly telling you what day we're on, so that if you want to follow and you want to jump in at any time, then you'll know what to do. So as we stand, this is day one of a 5-day challenge, and I want you to ask yourself a few questions. Ask yourself if you are being overly agreeable. Ask yourself if you are folding under pressure. Ask yourself if you are being overly compliant. And if you are, I want you to ask yourself why. Are you being those things because you want something from other people? Are you using these strategies because you simply don't know any different and you're running on autopilot? Have you been raised to be overly agreeable? Are you running social patterns? Are you evading friction? Are you trapped in a fight, flight, and freeze mechanism, which is causing you to fail in so many ways? And if you are failing in so many ways, what can we do about that? How can we change that? How can we turn that frown upside down? How can we put a smile on that dial? Well, what we can do is we can acknowledge that what we call failure is actually an opportunity to learn. And given that you are taking an opportunity to learn, you have to ask yourself, what am I learning? Are you learning that you've been running patterns and routines in your mind which have let you down? Are you learning that being a nice guy isn't getting you anywhere? In fact, being a nice guy is not only not getting you anywhere, it's actively working against you. Are you learning that people will be attracted to you for the wrong reasons? That your nice guy syndrome is going to bring people to you who want to exploit your better nature? Have a think. And in the thinking, ask yourself, if I were to do a 5-day challenge, what kinds of things would I want to tackle? Would you want to tackle the kinds of language that you use and the way that your language leaks into your everyday intercourse? The internal narrative that you carry is going to be echoed by the words that you use. Are you too ready to agree, say yes, say maybe, ask permission? Is your internal narrative telling you that you are unworthy, and so you find yourself pedestalizing and hero worshipping other people? And those other people are often not worth the effort. Ask yourself if you tend to fall back on saying sorry too often, indicating that you are sorry when you're not. Are you over fawning? Are you telling people all the time that you are a sorry individual, just as a reflex action, when you should be saying pardon me or apologizing? Are you telling people that you'll try to achieve things in order to get them off your case, in order to placate them, and in order to present yourself as some kind of hero who deep down has no desire or even strategy to get those things done? Are you aware of the neurological and the physical relationship that your mind and your body have, and how, by engaging in anxiety, by having panic attacks or freezing, getting involved in the fight or flight mechanism, you're subconsciously wiring memos to yourself, causing your physiology to act in certain ways, which is then wiring back information about the way you should respond to your brain. Are you thinking about how the way that you were raised and the ways that you have been conditioned by society, by work, parenting, relationships, has been doing a bit of a number on you, telling you that by fawning, by surrendering, by being overly compliant and agreeable, you are somehow proving that you are better, when in fact the opposite is true? If you're prepared to consider these ideas and you're prepared to diagnose them, perhaps you'd like to have a look at the pre-flight checklist, which I'll put in the link below. The pre-flight checklist is 3 questions about you in different phases of your life, which you can answer in 1 sentence or paragraph for each question. Excuse me. And when you do so, you can send your response back to me at my email, which is coaching@leeclarkcta.com. And as a result of your answers, I can put together a summary of what I think your neurological patterns are doing for you, and I can offer you a quick tip or hint in order to allow you flexibility, allow you an opportunity to challenge some of your preconceptions and perhaps change things around if you feel that you need to change things around. So herein is day 1 of the 5-day challenge. This is day 1A. Tomorrow I will talk about language leaks, and I will go in deeper about how our internal narratives are echoed by the words we use and how we present the world. But for now, I'd just like to welcome you on board. If you check this out and you feel that you'd like to have a go at the 5-day challenge, please do get back to me. There are plenty of opportunities and ways that you can link to me. Use my email. You can drop comments below if you so desire. I will keep bringing up-to-date posts and putting them into the community page here on YouTube. And, of course, I will keep posting episodes about this topic. This topic and these challenges are going to be iterated and reiterated until at least mid-October, and it is now almost mid-July. This means that if you're interested in the 5-day challenge and you're interested in the pre-flight checklist, and further on you're interested in the core offer, which is the From Nice Guy to Ice Guy 30-day challenge, yeah, you can access them. You're going to get lots of opportunities. So I will leave you from beautiful Hamden Beach, which you can't see, and leave you with my final thought for the day, which is, whatever it is you dare to do or dream, you can begin it now. And of course, if you wish to ask me any questions about any of the things I've discussed today, I welcome the opportunity to try and answer them for you. Peace out, my friends. I'll catch you tomorrow.